Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video and we'll talk some
Well,
more.
hey family, happy Saturday. I almost didn't turn the camera on because I was sitting here with a movie playing while I'm making bracelets. So I'm trying to get a lot of product made today because it's raining outside. So it pretty much prevents me from going outside. And that's a good thing because I do need to do some stuff around the house. I want to do some purging. I want to make some stuff. I want to cook. I'm going to cook some fish and some other stuff later on, probably like in another hour or so. So it's a good thing it's raining. It makes me actually stay in the house as opposed to going out. So what I'm gonna do is I already made 3 of the bracelets, and I'll show you these in a minute. So it's gonna be a 4-stack uh, stretch bracelet set, and I'm gonna go ahead and use some of these clear heart beads. I'm gonna make this the focal bead, and then see put some beads around it and then see what it comes out looking like. And if it don't look like what I want it to look like, then guess what? We'll take it apart and we'll do something else. So we're going to put that there. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and use the small beads. I was going to use some of the big red beads, but I'm going to use these for a different bracelet. So we're just going to go ahead and keep beading with some of the beads we got laying here. And then we'll just see what it comes out looking like. So this is what we're gonna do, and then it looks like it'll match well. And take the beads out. All right, so let's see. I like the way that looks. So now what we're gonna do is add a little red in here. We're gonna start with the red beads. And I'm gonna do red and black beads. Hopefully I got enough. If not, I'm gonna have to add some backups. Let's see. Oh, and what I can do to make sure I got enough is I can use a couple more of these, the clear beads with the hearts. And we'll just go ahead and do that. And then hopefully the red and black beads that I have will stretch. Just put another black bead, a red bead. These are not all the way through. I hate getting beads and they don't have the hole all the way through. And this was one particular vendor that I got these 9mm beads from. And I said, I ain't never buying no more beads from them because every other bead, you literally look, got to put the hole in or finish the hole. And that particular vendor, their holes, their beads are not perfect, like perfectly round. Look, see, now the other side, I got to. And I did find a vendor where all the beads, just about every one of those beads, the holes are through and through. So that's good stuff. And when you find a vendor that's like that, I try to stay close to them, find them, bookmark them, so I can go back to that same one all the time. It's easy in Amazon because, of course, you save your orders are in there, so you'll pretty much know the vendor that you used. And see, this is how their beads come out sometime. If you can see that, like it's flat, like that. I'm going to still use the bead. You know what? No, I'm not, because I don't like stuff to be imperfect like that. Just have to go ahead and put, and I don't see any other red ones I have around here. And I'm sure there are some. I just don't see them right now at this moment. So let's see. I like the way that looks and it matches with this bracelet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple more of these clear beads with the heart, and then I'll close the bracelet off with one of the black beads because it has a big hole. Only because I didn't have enough red beads. I'm sure it'll come out looking real pretty. And I've been hearing ambulances and fire trucks around here like all day, and I'm right down the street from a hospital. So anytime it rains or it's like really bad weather or a weekend where people have gotten paid, I mean, you can hear ambulances all day, all night. They be on it. And I'm close to a 4 corner traffic lights. And there are times I can hear, because I pretty much live at a commercial. Well, I guess it would be a commercial area because everything around me is commercial. Restaurants, I'm like all kind of stuff. And the 4 stop corner right here, close to where I am, sometimes you can hear every once in a while, and I'm glad it's not all the time, I can hear a crash. And I be thinking somebody done went through one of them red lights. And then before you know it, you hear, the ambulance, or you hear fire truck or something. Wait, did I just... Wait, I want to put one more on here. Let's see. Does this one have a big enough hole? This one has a big enough hole. I'm going to double it right here because I'm going to pull it tight enough to close it. And this one could be the first one that slides on for the stack, could then make it a little bit bigger than the rest of them. And I'm using the 1mm cord for these bracelets, only because they're the smaller beads, so they're not heavy at all. So you don't need the, well, I don't use a 1.5mm for these beads because they're small. They're small and then they're not real heavy. I'm going to double one more time. 1, 2. Go ahead and cut off that little extra. And we got that there. And this is a beautiful bracelet. And some of these are pretty just by themselves. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put some jump rings on. Not jump rings, but some charms on here. We're going to use a couple of our custom charms, which is this wire wrap bead. So we're going to use this one, and I think what we'll do is we will put one of these really pretty clear ones, and then we'll throw a key on here. So we'll do that. And then I think what we will do is, let's put this more, let's put it about right here. Let me see something. I'm going to put it about right here. And when there's stacks, what I try to do is space the charms out. So when the charms are on the wrist, I'm going to put some more on this other bracelet. But when the charms are on the wrist, they're kind of spread around. So I try to put, not try to, but I put the charms in different places. So when it's on the wrist, you can see how those are spread apart. And the reason why I spread them apart is because when I put another bracelet on, you can see how they just layer. And let's put this one on. So when we put this one on, you can see how it's like bracelets are just everywhere. But if I put the bracelets all in the middle part, and you can see how that is, right? But if I put the charms right in the middle by the focal point on every one of them, that means that the charms are going to lay in the same area, and then you would have to be adjusting the bracelet to where the focal is on the side or something. So I try to put those, not try to, but I put the charms in different places so you can see how it lays better that way than if they're all just laying right in the middle right here. That looks really nice though. I like this. I'm gonna put one more on this one. So we got this one, I'll put another one on, and then let's do one more on this one. And for this one, I think I'm gonna throw another clear, and then we will grab one of these charms that we put the clear polish on. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then, so we can have this one kind of spread out, we're going to put it further over here. Maybe about right here. Yep. And then that's what we got. I'll try it on one more time. That's pretty by itself too, right? This is really pretty just by itself. And you can see how they're spaced out. And then when we put the other bracelets on, you can see how everything is just hanging all over. So then we'll put the third bracelet, and everything is just hanging. And then we put on the fourth bracelet, and you just have charms all over the place. I never really do all the way around. I think I have made bracelets where I take the charms all the way around, but I don't really like to do that because it's like the top is really what you see. It's not the entire round part. And then plus it saves my charms, right? And then if you wear the bracelets to work and you got all the charms and you might have to write a lot or something, the charms I would think would get in the way, because if I turn them, they would be in the way. So if you turn them this way, you got charms all over, they would get in the way. So if you have to write a lot at work, so that's one of the reasons why, because I wear my own bracelets. So when I was going into the office and I would wear bracelets, I just never put them down here because I would have to write a lot, assessments and programs and all that type of stuff, and then signing a lot of paperwork. So the charms and things would get in the way. So that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't make them like that. But these are really pretty. You guys let me know what you think. Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK, custom charms, bohemian bracelets, and we're on the road. And guess what? We'll talk.